Leading off for Renner, the right fielder, number 42, Parker Scheidt. Now batting shortstop, number 8, Jack Canfeld. Now batting third baseman, number 9, Paxton Sohn. Now batting designated hitter, number 7, Jack Stukel. And welcome back, baseball fans, to Irish Yard for game number 3 today out here. We have the home team, Kasson Post 333 versus the Renner Royals from South Dakota. Just trying to get caught up here in the press box as the ball is lifted to right field for a single. Single there by Jack Stukel of Renner Royals. Gotta bring bases loaded now. Now batting left fielder, number 11, Zach Barr. A pitch catches the outside part of the plate for strike number 1. For Kasson defensively, starting with the pitcher, we have Caden Weifels. Doing the catching for Caden is number 4, Sam Gronke. With a ball up and out, making the count 1-1. Going across the diamond at third base, we have Charlie Hazer. Shortstop, we have number 19, Owen Abbott. Second base, number 6, Holden Bolster. And first baseman, number 25, Drew Fredrickson. Ball fouled straight back into the netting. Makes the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Oh, in the outfield, going left to right, we have number 1 in left field, Brock Wise. Center field, we have number 5, Braden Brown. And right field, we have number 20, Quinn Wise. Here's the pitch. Taken up in the zone. A little bit above the belt for ball number 2. Zach looking to get his team on the board here with 1 out. It's one of those situations, just kind of put the ball in play, make them get you out, and most likely score a run here. Ball well low and outside, runs the count full with nowhere to put Zach. Good time to be a hitter here. It's base hit ball 4 situation. Ball is out. Walked in a run. Good at bat for Zach Barr. Now batting center fielder, number 2, Alex Jaspers. Alex Jaspers with his first plate appearance today. Ball well low and out. Runner's coming home. Play at the plate. Ooh, very close. It does score a run on the wild pitch. And all the runners advance and move up. Actually, a great play by catcher Sam Gronke, making the slide back there, throwing to his pitcher off inches. If that ball is just to the right a little bit more, that's probably an out at home. Still 1 down here. And the count is 1 ball and no strikes. Up a little bit. Kasson pitcher Caden Weifel just got to settle down here a little bit. He's doing all right. He's throwing mid to upper 70s. Just got to find that zone. Nice slider outside part, called strike. Runs the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Kasson's infield playing in here. Don't want to surrender any more runs as they've already given up 2 thus far. And with 1 out, you got to stop that runner from advancing to home. Another slider up and out for ball number 3. First base is open, but Caden doesn't want to surrender any more walks and free passes this inning. He's got to be in the zone here and let his defense work behind him. Oh, it just missed in. Thought it was a good pitch. Umpire said nope, just a little bit too far in. For the second walk of the inning. Making bases loaded once again. Now batting second baseman, number 14, Patrick Barnett. Still 1 out here. There you go, Caden. Way to get ahead. First pitch, called a strike. Outside part of the zone. Nice pitch. Slider in there. Strike number 2. It's exactly what you want to do. Get back in that zone, attack that hitter. I wouldn't waste too much time here. You got to challenge him here right away with bases loaded. Ball up. Nice pitch, fouled straight back. Good swing by Patrick Barnett. Once again, the payoff pitch delivered. Fouled straight back over the netting. Not a play. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Catches the outside part of the corner. They're throwing it around like it's the end of the inning. That was only 1 out. Kasson needs to know how many outs there are. Gives a free run there on the air by the catcher. Now batting first baseman, number 10, Joe Neufeld. That's just not very heads-up baseball by Kasson. Right now, you got to know how many outs you got. After that strikeout, they were throwing it down to the third baseman like it was the end of the inning, and they overthrew the third baseman, resulting in a run. Ball up a little bit. Runs the count to 1-1. Pitch up and in for ball number 2. Pitch slider lifted to right, struck well. Right fielder retreating. It does burn the right fielder. 1 run scores, 2 run scores. And Joe Neufeld has himself a 2 RBI double for Renner Royals. Now batting catcher number 3, Zach Sprinkle. Zach Sprinkle taking first pitch. That one he fouled off of his body for strike number 2. Caden Weifels looking to get out of this inning. He's already surrendered 5 runs by my tally. Got to get out right now. Can't be down 6-0. The hole is already quite deep. Can't make it any deeper. You got to get him out right here. Get your team back into hitting. Fouled straight back. Good swing by Zach Sprinkle. Ball just off the plate for ball number 1. Runs the count to 1-2 to Mr. Sprinkle. Just got a text from our regular PA guy. I've been saying Kasson, not Kasson. Little excuse me swing there by Zach Sprinkle back to the pitcher for out number 3. For the Royals in the top of the first, they do plate 5 runs on 3 hits, one of which a 2 RBI double by Joe Neufeld. There was an error, and they do leave 1 man on the bases. Do it for Kasson. Owen Abbott, Brock Wise, and Sam Gronke. And welcome back, fans, here to Irish Yard. Let's do some defensive, a look at defensively for your Renner Royals. Starting with the pitcher, Owen Lechtenberg. Owen will be throwing to his catcher, number 3, Zach Sprinkle, going around the infield, left to right. Third baseman, number 9, Paxton Sohn. Shortstop, Jack Canfield. Second baseman, number 14, Patrick Barnett. And first baseman, Joe Neufeld. We'll get to the outfielders here in just a second. Leading off for Kasson, shortstop, number 19, Owen Abbott. Ball taken outside for ball number 1. Another ball out, swung at and offered. Runs the count to 1-1. For Renner Royals in the outfield, their outfield looks like left fielder number 11, Zach Barr, center fielder Alex Jaspers, and right fielder number 42, Parker Scheit. Has the pitch in there. All on the strike. Nice pitch by Renner pitcher Owen Lechtenberg, catching the inside corner. Ball just down. Good pitch. Definitely a late swing. Fouled right at the on-deck batter. If he wasn't awake, he is now. Count remains 2-2. The pitch well outside. Good eye by Owen Abbott. Runs the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch fouled straight back over the netting. We'll do it again here. We want to thank you for tuning into the Irish Broadcasting Network for the Marshall Milroy Wood Bat Tournament here. We've been doing this with Marshall for, I want to say, 12 to 13 years. A pitch fouled back again. I'm Anthony Dolan here on the PA. Our regular guy, Josh Goblish, had to take off, so you're stuck with me for the afternoon. We got Cody Wellew over here running the media portion of it. He's the one switching cameras and bringing you that brilliance that is our feed and our stream. Strike taken on the outside part of the corner for a backwards K. Now batting left fielder number 1, Brock Wise. Ball on the outside part of the corner. Called a strike. Pitch low in the zone. Called a ball. Count at 1-1 for the Kasson left fielder, Brock Wise. Ball skipped in there for ball number 2. I did it again, Cody. We'll get it. Pitch chop back to the pitcher. What a play. Jumped extremely high. Makes the out at first. Nice play by Renner pitcher Owen Lechtenberg there to record out number 2. Now batting catcher number 4, Sam Gronke. Sam lifts it down the left field line. It is fair. It's right on the line. Sam digging for second, puts on the brakes, and has got himself a single down the left field line. Now batting first baseman, number 25, Drew Fredrickson. Nice job by Sam Gronke there to keep the inning alive for him. You just don't want to give Renner, who just put up a 5 spot in the top of the inning, a 1-2-3 in the bottom. Keep him out there in the sun for a little bit longer. It's going to be a long day in that heat. Pitch catches the outside part of the zone for strike number 1. Pitch coming to the Kasson 4-hitter here. Low and out, ball 1. Runs the count even. Wind blowing out basically straight to left field from the south. Drew looking to get something up in the air here and score a run for his team. Pickoff attempt. Not in time. The pitch, right down the middle. Strike number 2. Drew's got his work cut out for him here. Down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Want to put something in play and make them work to get that out. The pitch skips in there. Ball to the backstop. The runner was stealing. Is that a stolen base or a pass ball? He was, yep. Chopper to the second baseman. Plays it on a hot, misplays it. Kind of let it eat him up a little bit as he backed up. The ruling will be an error on the second baseman. Sam moves up to third base. Now batting second baseman, number 6, Holden Bolster. Be my color guy. Ball off the plate. Ball number 1. Holden looking to drive in a run here and kind of chip away at that lead as they're down 5. The pitch well outside for ball number 2. Off the plate once again, runs the count 3 balls and no strikes. We have designated hitter number 22, Braylon Fredrickson, on deck. The pitch outside again, a 4-pitch walk will load the bases. That'll bring up designated hitter number 22, Braylon Fredrickson. Ball right down Broadway for strike number 1. Pitch number 2, swung on and missed, runs the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Pitch from Owen Lechtenberg strikes him out. Braylon kind of chases that ball off the plate for strike number 3 and out number 3. For Kasson in the bottom of the first, they plate no runs on 1 hit. There was an error, and they do leave the bases full. For the Royals in the top of the second, they are back to the top of the order with the right fielder, number 42, Parker Scheidt. Parker, in his first at-bat, flew out to the second baseman. It popped out of the second baseman's glove and then finally caught by the center fielder for a F4-8. You don't see that very often. It's a curveball up a little bit in the zone for ball number 1. And the pitch high once again runs the count to 2 balls and no strikes. The pitch catches the bottom part of the zone for strike number 1. Following Parker will be the shortstop, Jack Canfield. Parker lifts it to shallow center. Tough play. It's going to be a base hit. The ball does find the grass. Kind of a tough play in no man's land. Center fielder playing a little deeper with that wind blowing out. Now batting shortstop number 8, Jack Canfield. Jack in his first plate appearance singled. Scored a run. Kind of got the party going for Renner in the top of the first. Runner takes off. Pitch right down the middle. Ball does go into center field, but the runner is going to stay put with a stolen base. So Parker Scheidt moves up to second base, 90 feet closer. Curveball up. Ball 1 runs the count even. Caden Weifel's got to get back in the zone here and keep Renner off the board here. Grounder to second. In time at first base for out number 1. The runner does advance and moves 90 feet closer. Now batting third baseman number 9, Paxton Sowen. Paxton in his first plate appearance today was hit by a pitch, scored a run on a wild pitch for their second run. Ball up and out. Kasson, no surprise here, moved the infield in. Can't surrender any more runs, down 5-0. Ball lifted to the shortstop. Tough play here in the sun. He can't see it. He does lose it in the sun. Tough play is going to be a base hit. That's a really tough play for the shortstop, especially since he was playing in anyway. Having to go back on that ball, fighting the wind and the sun. Now batting designated hitter number 7, Jack Stuckel. Pitch up in the zone for ball number 1. Jack singled in his first at-bat, also scored a run. Runner takes off, ball up and in. He will be safe with the stolen base. 2 balls, no strikes to the Royals' designated hitter, Jack Stuckel. Curveball in there, inside part of the zone, called a strike. Two balls, 1 strike. And the pitch low and out. Good dig by the catcher to save that ball. Runs the count to 3-1. Good time to hit here if you're Zach, the 4-hitter for the Renner Royals. He hits it out to right at the right fielder for out number 2. Now batting left fielder, number 11, Zach Barr. Zach today 0 for 0 with a walk in his first at-bat last inning. He did come around to score a run. Looking to collect his first hit of the day. Ball catches the zone for strike number 1. Ball just in. Runs the count to 1-1. With 2 outs and Paxton Sowen on second base, a single probably brings him in. Ball lifted short right field. Second baseman makes the play. Good catch by Holden Bolster there to end the inning. For Renner in the top of the second inning, they do play 1 run on 2 hits. There were no errors, and they leave 1 man stranded at second base. Fans, just another friendly reminder, go check out our concession stand shenanigans. They had a Peggy and the crew in there. They got all your burgers, brats, hot dogs, nachos, candy, pop, beer, seltzers, and a whole lot more here at Shenanigans, the concession stand at Irish Yard. We definitely appreciate your support. We love having you guys here and hope you're having a good time. If you're getting hot, so you want to come up here and say hi to us in the press box, feel free. We have the air conditioner cranking up here. Come say hi to us and check out the field from this view. Leading off for Kasson, right fielder number 20, Quinn Wise. Ball up again. 2 balls, no strikes. Quinn with his first plate appearance in this one. Swing and a miss. Once again, we got Kasson, post 333. They are the home team versus the Renner Royals of South Dakota. In game number 3 here at Irish Yard. Pitch hit towards the third base, does find the hole. Quinn Wise finds himself with a single to lead it off for Kasson. That'll bring up third baseman number 10, Charlie Hazer. Pitch in for ball number 1. I keep saying ball in. Swung at and missed. Runs the count even to 1-1. Quinn Wise on first base. And the pitch fouled. Kind of chopped it towards the third base dugout. Foul. Strike number 2. And the pitch hit hard up the middle. Tough hop. Hops up off the grass and hits Renner shortstop kind of in the chest. That's got to be a base hit with that bad of a hop. Just kind of a tough play. I don't know if it hit the lip or just caught a seam in the grass, but popped up on him. Now batting center fielder number 5, Braden Brown. Pitch inside part, call the ball. Drilled into the left center gap. Gonna play 1 here. The throw comes into the shortstop. And Kasson is on the board. Down part of the order doing it for them. That's 3 straight singles. Back to the top of the order. Shortstop number 19, Owen Abbott. Owen, in his first plate appearance today, did strike out looking. Pitch behind him to the backstop. Play at third base here. He's got to knock it down. With the wild pitch, the runners advance. Runners on second and third for Kasson here, trying to chip away at this lead. Currently score marked 6-1 in favor of Renner. Drilled again by the shortstop into left field. Plates 1. They're sending him. Is going to score 2 runs for Kasson. Down part of the order started at top part of the order is keeping it going with a single, 2 RBI single. And he advanced on the throw to second base.
Sounds good.
Now batting left fielder number 1, Brock Wise. Brock, in his first plate appearance, chopped it back to the pitcher. Pitcher over to first for the second out of the first inning. Looking for his first hit of the day. Drilled another hit. The hit parade continues. Hit out to right field. Does not score a run. The runner does advance to third base. That's 5 straight singles for the Kasson team. And Coach Isaac Struck wants to talk to his pitcher. Now batting the catcher, number 4, Sam Gronke. Sam looking to keep the hitting ways going here for Kasson. He did get a hit in his first plate appearance. He does lift it out to right field here at the win. This could be tough. Catch is made by the right fielder. Throws it in. That'll be a sac fly for Sam Gronke. Nice piece of hitting. That'll be out number 1. Now batting first baseman, number 25, Drew Fredrickson. Drew hit a kind of a chopper over to the second baseman his first at bat. It was an error. Misplay by the second baseman. He reached. Pitch called a strike. Looked like it was on the outside part of the plate, but umpire called it a strike. We got 1 down here in the bottom of the second. Kasson storms right back, scoring 4 of their own thus far. Pickoff attempt unsuccessful. A pitch, foul down the line, hit well. 2-3 feet foul of the first base bag. No balls, 2 strikes to Drew Fredrickson, the Kasson first baseman. Lechtenberg's pitch low and out for ball number 1. Brock Wise was stealing on the pitch. Will get credited with a stolen base. Now stands at second base with 1 down. Hit hard right to the second baseman. Nice play by the second baseman. Spins and throws the first for the out. Nice play. That second baseman for the Royals is Patrick Barnett. Made a nice play to his left. Gloves it, spins, and makes a nice throw over to first base. Now batting second baseman, number 6, Holden Bolster. Holden lifts this one out to center, right at the center fielder for out number 3. For Kasson in the bottom of the second, they do plate 4 runs on 5 hits. There were no errors, and they leave 1 man on the bases. Due up for the Royals, we have Jaspers, Barnett, and Neufeld. Leading off for the Royals in the top of the third, center fielder number 2, Alex Jaspers. Pitch in there, right down Broadway, swung through for strike number 1. Good cut by Alex there. Alex did walk in his first plate appearance in the first inning. Pitch number 2, foul back over the netting, strike 2. Caden Weifels, nice to see him back in the zone for 2 quick strikes. Chase the high heat for out number 1. Nice pitch by Weifels. Out number 1. Now batting second baseman number 14, Patrick Barnett. Melvin's at my house. And the pitch, right down Broadway, swung through, runs the count to 1-1 to the Royals' second baseman. Barnett looking for his first hit of the day as he struck out in his first at-bat. Watches a pitch up for ball 2. Well outside, ball 3, count 3-1 to Patrick Barnett. Skipped it in there, ball 4, and Ruthen. And the Renner Royals have their first base runner of the inning. Now batting, first baseman number 10, Joe Neufeld. Joe hit a big double in his first at-bat, scoring 2 runs, kind of capping off the damage that they did in the top of the first. He was stranded at second base in that inning. Looking to hit another one hard here. The pitch in there for strike 1. Well, didn't look too bad. The Weifels delivery, curveball in there, strike 2. Taken by Neufeld, probably looking for something different. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch inside on, kind of jammed him. Pitcher's going to go to second and get the lead runner. Nice play by Weifels for the second out. Now batting catcher number 3, Zach Sprinkle. Zach, in his first plate appearance, grounded out to the pitcher to end the top of the first. Pitch high for ball 1. Pitch little off the plate, ball 2. Good take there by the Royals catcher. Ball in the dirt, 3 balls and no strikes. Leadoff hitter coming up next. With 2 outs, you want to attack this batter. Try to induce a ground ball here and get out of the inning. Ball 4, low and out. Now back to the top of the order. Right fielder, number 42, Parker Scheidt. You know what? They don't need to know. Oh. Courtesy running over at first base, number 12, Rylan Arbogast. Parker took the first pitch for a strike, second one further outside for a ball. Count 1-1 to the Renner right fielder. Hit right up the middle, hard shot to center. Center kind of bobbles it. Runner on second base is going to come across to score for the RBI single for Scheidt. Now batting shortstop, number 8, Jack Canfield. Pitch taken for strike number 1. Pitch number 2 up in the zone, swung at. Hefty hack there by the shortstop. A little too far up, though, to get a piece of that one. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball up in the zone, curveball. 1 ball, 2 strike is the count. The pitch, swung through, strike 3. Jack Canfield strikes out to end the inning, but not before Renner gets 1 more run, add to their lead. It's now 7-4 in favor of the Renner Royals. For Renner in the top of the 3rd, they do plate 1 run on 1 hit. There were no errors, and they leave 2 men on the bases. Due up for Kasson, we have Fredrickson, Wise, and Hazer. Leading off for Kasson, post 333, designated hitter number 22, Braylon Fredrickson. What did I say? God. Cass, like Bath, but Cass. Cass Lake. Called strike. Runs the count 1-1. I keep saying Kasson. It's Kasson. Post 333. I'll get it maybe sometime this game. Fouled straight back into the netting. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grounder to third. Nice play. 5-3 put out for out number 1. Now batting right fielder number 20, Quinn Wise. Quinn in his first plate appearance singled. Got the party started for Kasson in the second. Quinn in the game right before this did the pitching through 107 pitches, I believe, in a hot day. Did fairly well. Got the win in that one. Swung at and missed at a pitch down. First strike number 1. Yeah, Quinn looked good on the mound. I think he topped out at 81 miles an hour. Lefty pitcher. Very difficult to hit. He was kind of sporadic early. He settled down and found the zone more towards the end of the game. Watching that pitch inside. Going back to the backstop. 1-1 count. Low and out, ball 2. Catches the outside part for strike number 2. Runs the count even. Swung at, fouled back to the backstop, and we'll do it again. Fouled again down the right field line. Drilled foul down the right field line into the batting cage. Right on the ball. Just got to straighten it out a little bit. Swung at, missed for strike number 3. That will be the second out. That'll bring up third baseman number 10, Charlie Hazer. Charlie singled in his first plate appearance today. Coming up in a spot with 2 outs, trying to get something started for his team. He watches the first pitch down for a ball. Another pitch down. 2 balls, no strikes. Skipped in there for ball 3 to the Kasson third baseman, Charlie Hazer. Charlie probably taken in this situation, being the 8 hitter in the lineup. Just trying to get a base runner here. Ball right down Broadway, called strike 1. The pitch down and in, ball 4. Now batting center fielder number 5, Braden Brown. Braden also singled in his first plate appearance. That was the 3 hits in a row to start the bottom of the second inning, last inning, when they plated 4 runs. Swing at, into center field for a single. Braden's got his second hit of the day in the 9 spot. Nice work. And we are back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the order for Kasson. Shortstop number 19, Owen Abbott. Pitch low and out for ball number 1 to the Kasson shortstop, Owen Abbott. Pitch number 2 underway. Swung at, grounded in the hole. The shortstop fields it, throws it across the diamond for out number 3. Nice play by the shortstop. Fans didn't like the call. Bang, 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 rather, play at first base. To end the inning. For Kasson in the bottom of the 3rd, they plate no runs on 1 hit. There were no errors, and they leave 2 men on the bases. Fans, just another quick reminder, if you have friends or family at home that cannot attend this very hot baseball game, they can watch it right from their living room on our live stream, milroyirish.com/live. It's on the video board right there, milroyirish.com/live. They can catch all the action, watch their favorite boy from their living room in the nice, cool AC. Leading off for the Royals, third baseman number 9, Paxton Sohn. Paxton chops it up the middle. Second baseman gloves it, and the throw to first is in time for out number 1. 4-3 put out on your scorecard. Now batting the DH, number 7, Jack Stucco. Ball skipped in there with the little Juan Soto shuffle after that one. Jack in his first at-bat singled and scored a run. Second at-bat, he did fly out to right field for the second out of the second inning. Looking to find his way back on the bases here. Another Soto shuffle. Ball 2. Kind of enjoying it up here in the press box. For those that don't know that reference, Juan Soto in the major leagues kind of does some funky things in the box when he watches pitches. Ball 3 to Jack, the designated hitter. Also the 4-hitter in the Royals lineup. And a 4-pitch walk to Jack Stucco. Now batting left fielder number 11, Zach Barr. The pitch high and outside for ball number 1. Zach comes to the plate with one runner on first and one out. Zach in his first plate appearance walked, and his second plate appearance got out, and a fly ball to the second baseman. Ball lifted to right, kind of no man's land again. Right fielder overran the ball, has to have a chance at a play at second here, but throws it wide. It's the ruling, boys. E9, he did misplay that ball. Did he touch it, though? Does that matter? I know, but we're going to give it an air. That should be caught. Now batting center fielder number 2, Alex Jaspers. Pitch up in the zone for ball number 1 to Jaspers. Going back to that last play, it's one of those hard lines in baseball where if you don't touch the ball, is it considered a hit? But, you know, it's pretty routine. He should be making that play. If you're the pitcher, you need his defense to step up for you and make that play. Ball lifted back here for strike number 1. And the 1-1 to Jaspers. Pitch delivered high, swung on, strike number 2. Pitch down and out. We'll run the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Renner center fielder, Alex Jaspers. Ball lifted high center field. Don't know if he can see the ball or not. He can. Sun is tough out there right now. Nice play for out number 2. Now batting second baseman number 14, Patrick Barnett. Pitch lifted, shallow center, kind of no man's land again. Center fielder does make a good play for out number 3. Tough spot between the center fielder, shortstop, and second baseman. It's kind of roll the dice. Who's going to grab it? Center fielder dives and makes the catch. Nice play. For the Royals in the top of the 4th, they play no runs, no hits. There were one error, and they leave 2 men on the bases. Your attention now, pitching for the Royals, number 1, Brogan Moffett. Leading off for Kasson, left fielder number 1, Brock Wise. Brock takes pitch number 1 for strike number 1. He is 1 for 2 on the day with a stolen base. Grounded in the hole. Second baseman gloves it, and the throw is in. Not in time. Good wheels there. It's going to be a base hit single, I guess. Good wheels by Brock. Now batting catcher number 4, Sam Greinke. Sam 1 for 1 on the day with a sac fly RBI. Pitch in there, strike 1. Big lead over at first base. Almost got him. Holy smokes. Renner thought that they did have him. Tim Tanner, the umpire in the field, says no, he was safe. Dove back in there in time. Ball well up and out for ball 1. Another pickoff attempt. That one probably even closer than the first one, but not caught by first baseman. The pitch swung on and missed. Good hack by the Kasson catcher, Sam Greinke. Now with 2 strikes, looking to shorten up a little bit more than that swing, put the ball in play, make something happen. Got no outs on the field right now. The pitch, curveball, foul back. Another pickoff attempt. Ball bounces and hits the runner on the side. We're going to call for time here and give runner Brock Wise a second to collect himself. The 1-2 up, kind of at his face. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well outside, that'll run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. If you're Renner here with the 7-4 advantage, definitely don't want to put another guy on here. Well outside, ball 4 to the catcher for Kasson. That'll be first and second, nobody out. That'll bring up first baseman number 25, Drew Fredrickson. Drew 0 for 2 on the day, looking for his first hit. Couldn't come in a better time with runners on first and second and no outs. Team down by 3 runs. This game moving along pretty nicely as it's the bottom of the 4th. Ball low. Pitch low. I was just told that my sense of time is off a little bit as the game's been going on for an hour 20 and we are only halfway through, so I guess it feels like it's going quickly for me, but in reality is not. Brogan Moffitt with the 1-1 pitch here. He deals. Lifted high to right, struck well. Off the video board Lockwood Motors sign for a 3-run home run to tie the ball game for Kasson. What a shot. Kind of a crosswind. That ball cut right through that crosswind for a 3-run home run. What a swing by Drew Fredrickson. My goodness. And we have ourselves a new ball game. Tied at 7 apiece. Now batting second baseman number 6, Holden Bolster. Bolster looking to get things going again with no outs here. That thing hit right above the O, maybe that mark up there. The second 0-1 would, see that? Maybe it dented a little bit. Oh, I see. That's just the logo, yeah. Pitch outside for a ball. Brogan's pitch outside again, ball 2. Gotta just compose himself a little bit after giving up that home run. Get back in the zone here. You're not down. It's a new ball game, tied 7 apiece. Start working on finding outs here and get your team back into hit. The pitch. In there, strike 1. Big swing and a miss by Holden Bolster there. Wow. Good cut. It's a good 3-1 cut. Runs the count full. And the payoff pitch from Brogan Moffitt coming outside, swung through for out number 1. Way to come back for Brogan. He was down 3 balls, no strikes. Works his way all the way back to get the strikeout for out number 1. Now batting DH, number 22, Braylon Fredrickson. In there for a called strike. Not certain if Braylon and Drew are brothers or cousins, but either way, they're supporting the same last name. Maybe somebody on the stream can let us know. Ball up and out. One ball, 2 strikes to the Kasson DH. Moffitt delivers. Outside, runs the count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Looking into his dugout. I don't know if the heat's getting to him or if he's just fatigued or all of the above. Been kind of a long inning for him. Swung and miss. 2 outs. Now batting right fielder number 20, Quinn Wise. Quinn 1 for 2 on the day, taking strike number 1 on the outside part of the zone. Lifted, foul, out of play. Strike 2. Good job for Brogan to be getting ahead of these batters after surrendering the home run, as he's struck out the last 2 batters, looking to make it 3 in a row. Down, ball 1. Pitch up and out for ball 2. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. The pitch. High, ball 3. And that'll be a walk for Quinn Wise. He reaches for his second time today. Now batting third baseman number 10, Charlie Hazer. Charlie 1 for 1 on the day with a walk. Takes ball 1. Well behind that. Throw down to first, not in time. When you're up 5-0 or 6-0, do stuff like that. Yeah, that's true. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Kasson third baseman. Outside for ball 2. We're just chatting up here in the press box. The Twins are down 6-0 right now, not playing well their last 2 weeks of baseball, as they are below 500 for the first time in a while. The pitch, foul, hit the catcher. He's hurting. Yikes. Hopefully Zach Sprinkle's okay. He's waving his coach, Isaac Struck, off, saying, Isaac, I'm fine. Isaac want to talk to him anyway. Just check on him. You heard me say that? And we'll do it again to the Kasson third baseman, Charlie Hazer. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch fouled down the right field line. Renner, catcher Zach Sprinkle, looks like he's doing all right. Not sure where he took that foul tick, but never fun being the catcher, especially on a hot day like this, wearing all that gear. Tip your cap to your catchers. We'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Fouled again. Right out of his own dugout, the first base dugout. And for the third time, we'll do the 2-2 offering. Ball up. Full count. 2 outs. Runner at first will be moving on the pitch. it Major League? No, it's Angels in the outfield, isn't it? Now batting center fielder number 5, Braden Brown. Braden, the 9-hitter, 2 for 2 today, looking for his 3rd hit in the 9 spot. Called strike 1. For a coach, anytime you can get production out of the bottom part of your lineup, that just takes the pressure out of the top part, and you love to see it. As it was called strike, kind of top part of the zone. No balls and 2 strikes to the Kasson center fielder. The pitch. Hit right to the first baseman. Nice play, kind of hopped up on him a little bit, gloved it, steps in the bag for out number 3. For Kasson in the bottom of the 4th, they do plate 3 runs on 2 hits, one of which 3-run home run by first baseman Drew Fredrickson. And that'll tie the game at 7 apiece. Due up for the Royals, Neufeld, Sprinkle, and Scheidt. An update from Minneapolis. The Twins are down to the Brewers 7-0. As they continue to play pretty poor baseball the last 2 weeks. Leading off for Renner, first baseman number 10, Joe Neufeld. Joe, 1 for 2 on the day. His first at bat, he had a 2 RBI double. Ball taken down. Three balls and no strikes. In there. Oh, no. Must have been up and in a little bit. Ball 4. 4 straight balls. That'll bring up catcher number 3, Zach Sprinkle. Zach 0 for 1 in the day with a walk. Looking for his first hit here. The pitch, he bunts it down the line. It will end up foul. For strike number 1. Top of the 5th inning here, scored all tied at 7. The pitch, he bunts again, this time the first baseline. He picks it up. And they're saying he missed the tag. He probably was out of the baseline. The infield single then? Credited with an infield single, bunt single. Umpires are going to talk about it here. They're talking to the umpire about it. Hard play for the umpires, too, to see that, especially when in the field. The home plate umpire had a pretty good view of it. Now back to the top of the order, right fielder number 42, Parker Scheidt. 286333, your address with one more 3. Almost had the bird get struck there like Randy Johnson. Ball 1. No outs. The pitch called, strike on the inside part. 1 ball, 1 strike. Drilled left field, gonna find the gap, go all the way to the fence. Renner scores 1, 2. Bases clearing triple for Renner right fielder Parker Scheidt. Now batting shortstop number 8, Jack Canfield. Ball lifted deep in the outfield, caught by a center fielder for the first out of the inning. That will be a sac fly for Jack Canfield, bringing in an RBI. Now batting third baseman number 9, Paxton Sohn. Swing and a miss. Renner already done damage this inning, scoring 3 runs on 2 hits. The biggest hit coming from leadoff guy right fielder Parker Scheidt with the 2 RBI triple, followed by the sac fly. Sohn grounds it to his coach for strike number 2. Chopper to third, candy hop right at him, throw across in time for out number 2. Now batting designated hitter number 7, Jack Stuckel. Ball up and in. 1 ball, no strikes to the Renner designated hitter. He's hitting for Brogan Moffat, who is the pitcher. Pitch called a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3, 3 balls, no strikes. The pitch called a strike, kind of top part of the zone. 3 balls and 1 strike. The pitch is inside for ball 4. Zach Stukel has himself a walk. That'll bring up left fielder number 11, Zach Barr. Zach on the day 0 for 2 with a walk. He walked in the first and scored a run. He takes high for ball 1. The pitch, low and out, called a ball. Ball 2. The pitch lined over the third baseman's head, kind of flared it over there. Just in no man's land a little bit. Down for a single. Be a single for left fielder Zach Barr. His first hit of the day. Now batting center fielder number 2, Alex Jaspers. Alex on the day 0 for 2. Taken all the way, takes a strike on the outside corner. No balls and 1 strike. Jaspers, he did walk in the first inning. He scored a run. He flew out in the second, and then he had an error 9, a misplayed fly ball to the right fielder, his third at bat. Looking for his first hit of the day here. The pitch in there, called strike number 2. The pitch skies it, short center field, should be center fielder's ball here. He does make the play. For Renner in the top of the 5th, they take the lead back with 3 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors, and they do leave 2 men on the bases. Due up for Kasson, we have top of the order, Abbott, Wise, and Gronke. Another scoring update from Minneapolis. It's not looking any better. Twins down 9-0. Top of 9th. Leading off for Kasson, shortstop number 19, Owen Abbott. And we're back. First pitch, low and outside for ball one to Kasson's shortstop, Owen Abbott. 1 for 3 on the day with 2 RBI single in the second. Chops at the second. Kind of a tough play. Nice play made by him. 4-3 put out on your scorecard for out number 1. Now batting left fielder number 1, Brock Wise. Ball chopped towards short. Gonna be a tough play for the shortstop. Is in time. 6-3 put out. So we went 4-3 put out, 6-3 put out. The next one's got to be a 5-3 put out to go around the diamond here. Now batting third baseman number 4, Sam Gronke. Sam 1 for 1 on the day with a walk and a sac fly. First pitch outside for ball number 1. Gator down. Ball lifted to right field. I don't know if that sun's going to play anything here. Caught by the right fielder. So they go 3 up and 3 down for Kasson here in the bottom of the 5th. For Kasson in the bottom of the 5th, they go 3 up and 3 down. Due up for the Royals, we have Barnett, Neufeld, and Sprinkle. Leading off for the Royals, second baseman, number 14, Patrick Barnett. All right, leading off for the Royals here. Still had it. Called strike 1, as I did not turn off the PA one. You have the backup play-by-play announcer today. Foul. Lifted in the air. It's going to stay in fair territory, though. Catch is made by Drew Frederickson. Nice play. For out number 1, F3 in foul territory. That'll bring up number 10, the first baseman, Joe Neufeld. Turn that off. Joe on the day, 1 for 2 with a 2 RBI double in the first. Takes high for ball 1. Looking to keep the pressure on Kasson here. Takes inside, ball 2. The pitch drilled into left field, right at the left fielder for out number 2. Now batting the catcher, number 3, Zach Sprinkle. Zach on the day, 1 for 2 with a walk. A lot of these Renner hitters have been on base quite a bit as he swings through the first offering. Strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Sprinkle. The Kasson pitcher, Charlie Hazer, trying to keep Renner off the board here as the ball is lifted back and out of play for strike number 2. Definitely a scorcher out there today. I think Dominic Dolan just told me 108 is the heat index. Or what'd you say it wasn't, Wilmer? 101 here. But that's the temp. What's the actual, like the index? Okay. I thought it was supposed to get up to 101 today. Sprinkle takes ball 1, low and out. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Renner catcher. Ball low and out again. Either way, plenty hot today. Ball out once again. Count runs full. For me personally, though, I would rather play in this temperature than a 40-degree day. Hot baseball, in my opinion, much better than cold baseball. Ball in there. Didn't look too bad. Ball 4, and Sprinkle has himself a walk. On for the 3rd time today. Now back to the top of the order. Right fielder, number 42, Parker Scheidt. Parker filling up my scorecard here today. He's 3 for 4. His last at bat, he hit that bases clearing triple. There were 2 runners on, brought them both in. Swings and misses at that offering. Two singles before that triple. 3 for 4, a very nice day for the Renner leadoff hitter. Looking to add to their lead here. Just missed his helmet for ball number 1. The offering well outside. Kasson pitcher Charlie Hazer can't afford to surrender any more runs here, down 3. 2 balls and 1 strike to the Renner right fielder Parker Scheidt. Parker, like mentioned, is hot today. First base is now open. You have the ability to pitch around him a little bit. Ball called a strike on the outside corner. Drilled foul down the left field, over the observation deck over there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the Renner right fielder. Charlie Hazer comes set. And the pitch. Fouled straight up. Is the wind going to keep it in play? It is. catcher overran it. That wind is tough today. It really is. It's really howling out to left field. Any other day, that ball probably finds out of play, but the wind kept it in play, and the catcher just overran it. And we will do the 2-2 offering again. New life here for Parker. We'll see what he does with it. And it hits him. Now batting shortstop, number 8, Jack Canfield. Canfield drills it to left field. That is going to stay fair. Going to play 1, going to play 2 potentially. Does play 2. Renner adds to their lead, scoring 2 more. Canfield double down the left field line. For his 3rd RBI of the day. And Renner extends their lead, pushes their lead to 5 over Kasson. Post 333. The pitch in there for strike 1. Now batting third baseman, number 9, Paxton Sohn. Paxton Sohn to the plate. And the pitch low and out for ball number 1. Paxton Sohn today playing in the hot corner at third base, batting 3 for their team. He has an RBI triple. Ball up, not by much. With how hot it is, I would think that the zone would be fairly large. Kind of a swing the bat type of day. 3 balls and 1 strike to the Royals third baseman. The pitch low and outside, ball 4. Kasson pitcher Charlie Hazer kind of laboring here. Ball drilled to third. And he tags the runner for the 3rd out of the inning. 5 unassisted on your scorecards for out number 3. They plate 2 runs. For the Royals in the top of the 6th, they add to their lead with 2 more runs on 1 hit. There were no errors, and they leave 2 men on the bases. Due up for Kasson, we have Fredrickson, Bolster, and Fredrickson. Leading off for Kasson in the bottom of the 6th. First baseman, number 25, Drew Fredrickson. Geez, that is drilled too. Drilled high. Right fielder giving up on it. It is another home run for Drew Fredrickson. My goodness. First pitch he sees. Drills it. Well, that's 383, so probably 370 some. Another home run for Drew. My goodness. Kid's got some power. Honestly, out the bat, I didn't think it quite had enough. The wind helping push the ball a little bit. Now batting second baseman, number 6, Holden Bolster. I wonder what David's doing today. Let me think here. Wally, you got Wally in there. Nice play right back to the pitcher. 1-3 put out on your scorecard. Now batting designated hitter, number 22, Braylon Fredrickson. I tell Connor he needs to be there. Good. Yeah. Pitch low and out. Count runs 1-1 for Fredrickson. Right down Broadway for strike number 2. 1-2 to your designated hitter for Kasson. Well outside, 2-2. Renner pitcher here, Brogan Moffitt, definitely working quickly. Not a bad thing with the heat the way it is. Swung at and missed for strike 3. It's 2 down for Kasson. Pinch hitter here, 2. Evan Carling. Carl. Or Carling. No, it's Carling. Your attention, pinch hitting, number 2, Evan Carling. Evan Carlin making his first plate appearance here. First 2 pitches strikes. He fouls the third one off there. Evan coming into the game for Quinn Wise. We assume Evan's going out to right field, but we'll have to see where he trots out next half inning. The pitch. Swung at and missed for Carling. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. And Renner keeps Kasson off the board. Well, except for the home run. Take that back. Yeah, the leadoff solo shot by Drew Fredrickson. For Kasson in the bottom of the 6th, they plate 1 run on 1 hit. A solo shot by Drew Fredrickson. There were no errors and they leave nobody on the bases. After 6 innings complete, score 8-12 in favor of the Renner Royals. Leading off for the Royals, left fielder number 11, Zach Barr. Swung at and fouled down the first base line, gloved by the first base coach. That'll run the count to 1-1 to the Renner left fielder, Zach Barr. Zach on the day, still, he's 1 for 3 with a walk. He did score a run in the first with walking. Foul ball again. Count runs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Charlie Hazer's job here is keep him off the bases, surrender no more runs, and hopefully you can get a 4 spot in the bottom part of your inning here to tie this game up and extend this game. Hit drilled to center field. Center fielder's playing him pull. The ball is down. He's going to be stand-up double for Zach Barr. Renner continues to swing the bats well today. That'll bring up center fielder number 2, Alex Jaspers. Jaspers looking for his first hit of the day. He is 0 for 3 with a walk. Ball in there, called strike. The pitch. Inside, ball 1. High and tight, 2 balls, 1 strike to the Royals center fielder. The pitch behind him to the backstop. Barr will advance to third base. So you got the insurance run on third base there in Zach Barr. Jaspers with a 3-ball, 1 strike count. Good time to hit. Looking to get some insurance runs for his team here. Up 4. The pitch drilled to left. With the wind, that's probably out of here. It is out of here. Alex Jaspers, 2-run home run with some insurance for the Royals, extending that lead to 6 runs. 14-8 is now the tally on the scoreboard. Now batting second baseman number 14, Patrick Barnett. That does not get out of here without the wind. Ball to the shortstop. Shortstop throws it over. 6-3, put out. 4 out, number 1. Now batting first baseman number 10, Joe Neufeld. Joe on the day has a hit. He had a 2 RBI double rather in the first, and a walk in the 5th. He has scored 2 runs, so he's been on the bases, wrecking some havoc as he takes straight number 1. Yep. The pitch hit towards third. Gloved by the third baseman. The throw across. Strong throw for out number 2. Now batting the Royals catcher number 3, Zach Sprinkle. Two we got here. 6-run advantage for the South Dakota Renner team. The pitch called a strike right down the middle. Pitch fouled back. 2 strikes. Count runs, no balls, and 2 strikes. Pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Drilled to left. And a nice play made by the left fielder. Kind of has to jump to make the catch. For out number 3. For Renner in the top of the 7th, they plate 2 runs on a 2-run home run by Alex Jaspers, extending their lead to 6 runs. Last chance for Kasson. Due up, Hazer, Brown, Abbott. Leading off for Kasson, pitcher number 10, Charlie Hazer. Called strike. No balls and 1 strike to the Kasson pitcher. Pitch number 2 outside for ball 1. Charlie trying to get on base here for his squad. Down 6 runs. They got their work cut out for him. Not impossible comeback, but you got to start getting some base runners early. You can't wait till your final out, of course. Ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike to the pitcher. Charlie trying to get his team started here. And the offering down in the dirt. Walks the leadoff guy. Now batting center fielder number 5, Braden Brown. Braden Brown on the day has 2 hits. He's 2 for 3. Looking for his 3rd hit here. Another ball. Well outside. Brogan Moffitt just got to settle down here. Throw strikes. Up 6. Just got to be in the zone. Let your defense work behind you. There's a called strike at the knees. Runs the count to 1-1. Ball inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Hit out to right. The wind's going to keep that fair. Right fielder does have a play on it and does make the grab for out number 1. Back to the top of the order, shortstop number 19, Owen Abbott. Catcher sails it into right field. Not a wise play. I mean, you're up 6 runs. Just focus on the batter and getting outs. Charlie Hazer advances to second on the E2. 1 ball and no strikes to the Kasson shortstop, Owen Abbott. Owen stands in there. Brogan Moffitt shaking off his catcher 3 times. Abbott says I want to call time. The pitch. Swung at. Swing and miss. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Low and out. Ball 2. A lot of runs, a lot of hits tallied in this game. Fouled back to the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brogan looking to punch him out here for out number 2. The pitch. Ball 3. Full count to the Kasson shortstop, Owen Abbott. Fouled straight back, good swing. Owen Abbott right on that fastball. 75 miles an hour on the gun. And we'll do the full count pitch again. The pitch. Late swing, strike 3. That is for out number 2. Now batting left fielder number 1, Brock Wise. Brock Wise steps at the plate. He has 2 hits on the day. He's 2 for 4. 2 singles and a run scored. Looking to keep the game alive for his team here as he watches pitch number 1 in the dirt. Skip to the catcher. Zach Sprinkle wants a word with Moffitt. The pitch. Grounded to third. Could be the game here. Gloved. Throw across the field. And they're saying the first baseman's foot is off the bag. He kind of had to stretch up the line a little bit. And they're saying his foot came off the bag. So that'll be an E5. Throwing error. Could have ended the game. Extends the game for Kasson. Now batting third baseman number 4, Sam Greinke. Sam Greinke looking to do the same thing, keep the game alive for his team. Drilled into left center field. This ball going to have enough? It does. Hit to one of the deepest parts of the field. I mean, that's almost 380 feet. Get it up in the jet stream today with that wind blowing out. And Sam Greinke has himself a 3-run home run. Now batting first baseman number 25, Drew Frederickson. Going back to that last hit, Sam Greinke wasting no time hopping on that pitch. Drills it to left center field. Got to be close to 380, almost 400 feet home run. Just a bomb. Wind blowing out very, very fast. Obviously played a factor in that ball getting out, but got to use what God's given you right now. If wind's blowing out, take advantage of it, get it up in the jet stream, and get it out of here. Ball 2 to Drew Frederickson, Kasson's first baseman. He himself has 2 home runs in this game. Ball in. If you're the coach here, 3-0, might as well give him the green light. Kid's swinging it well today. He is swinging all the way. Lifts it high to center. Center fielder was playing back on him. And that's the ball game. The Renner Royals 14. The Kasson Post 333 11. Folks, and that's the ball game. Renner Royals 14, Kasson 11. Quite a back and forth game here at Irish Yard. Lots of hits, lots of runs, home runs, and everything in between. We want to thank you for coming out today to Irish Yard. We appreciate you coming out, keeping the place clean. You got some hungry boys in the field. Bring them to the concession stand, get them a burger. We appreciate the support, and drive safely. Thank you. And this is Anthony Dolan signing off on this game. We'll be back in the next game here shortly. I got to go get the field ready. We want to thank you for joining us, and I hope you guys all take care.